Hi, I'm Maurice Tani. Welcome to the San Francisco Free Folk Festival's Festival on the Internet. Obviously, things have turned out differently this year than in the past, and we're just doing what we can to get ourselves through this year, and hopefully next year we'll all be back in the school again and playing in that fabulous space for everybody all together. So this is my pal Mike Anderson, and we're going to play a bunch of the material that we would have played if we had been together on this. So we're going to start off right now with a song that is basically, this is a song about renewal. Well, I see my burning bridges, my hands burst into flame. I seek the cool, cool water as my ship sails out of frame. Our bloody lips, our bleeding hearts call out the ghost by name and check them off some master list as my ship sails out of frame. Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. I press against the window so my skin can feel the view. Out with the old, in with the new. Crack this lacquer box and breathe the blackened scent of sin. From where we swore we'd never tread, yet found ourselves within. Our jaundiced eye, our bitten tongue, the blind, the mute, the lame. What tortures me now calls to you as my ship sails out of frame. Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. I press against the window so my skin can feel the view. Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. This is called Dancing with Devils. Goodbye, goodbye. I never thought that I could love enough to feel this much pain. We live, we love, when push comes to shove, the sadness just comes with the terrain. Tattered and torn, my letters lay stillborn, confessions now left unconfessed. And on the floor, littered with still more, expression now left unexpressed. The heat rises up from the dry desert floor and swirls the dust to the sky. Twisting and turning, my sorrow is burning and dancing with devils am I. I had a dream, a crow came to me, her feathers as black as the night. Come now, said she, her words a melody. We spread our black wings and took flight. The heat rises up from the dry desert floor and swirls the dust to the sky. Twisting and turning, my sorrow is burning, and dancing with devils am I. This song harkens back to the time when we used to go to work in places other than our spare bedrooms. This is called Going For Me Slim. The plastic numbers are flicking, my old Timex is ticking on the bedside table inches from my head. And I'm waiting for the radio, the last 10 minutes of the all-night show before the buzzer finally drives me out of bed. I can't bear to open up my eyes and face another day. This week has been tougher than I could ever say. I'd love if I could sleep until this pain's a memory, but I'm just too weak and beaten down to face reality. Well, hey pal, I need a favor, some help here if you can. I've no one else to turn to, and Slim, you've always been my man. There are all kinds of losses, but when you think you've seen them all, a new one shows you just how much farther things can fall. I thought this was the one I'd waited for. I thought I'd opened up the world, but now I've closed the door. Hey pal, I need a favor, some help here if you can. I've no one else to turn to, and Slim, you've always been my man. Would you go in for me, Slim? Take my shift for me today. I need a day of rest. When I'm back, I'll be my best. Please go in for me, Slim. I swear I'll pay you back some way. Cover me just one more time. I hate to ask, but really I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. I know this ain't the first time, and probably not the last. You know I'd do the same for you, I would have in the past. But you've always seemed to float on top, and I'm always sinking fast. I don't want to talk about it. In time I'll come around. I'm lonely and defeated, but through experience I've found the Losing makes you stronger than winning ever can. I'm the strongest of the strong men. I'm loser Superman. Hey pal, I need a favor. Some help here if you can. I've no one else to turn to. And Slim, you've always been my man. Would you go in for me, Slim? Take my shift for me today. I need a day of rest. When I'm back, I'll be my best. Please go in for me, Slim. I swear I'll pay you back some way. Cover me just one more time. I hate to ask, but really I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. This one, I'm going to try this. We don't do this. We don't do this song very often, and it's been a while since we've done it in the first place. So, if John Brennis, if you're out there listening, this one's for you. He requests this all the time, and I think he requests it primarily because he knows we're not prepared to play it. And I can't even say that we're prepared to play it now, but I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see what happens here. The idea behind this song is I was thinking about this concept of a personal God, and I don't mean like my personal God, but I mean God as a person. We talk about God making man in His own image, or man making God in His own image, and just how similar are we really to this deity that we're talking about here, and how human is God? How far does that extend? Does He have the same? Does He have our faults? Does He have our... anyway, I was thinking about... does God have a girlfriend? Does he get jealous? And what's his girlfriend like? She must be really cool. God's girlfriend. I mean, she's God's girlfriend. So, Mike, 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't say she's an angel. Well, there's a lot of other things she could be. I know she's out of my range as well, that's not the kind of thing to stop me. So tell me she's a genius, that she's a beauty, that she has served beyond the call of duty. But don't say she's an angel. There's a lot of other things she could be. If she's a dream, somebody must have dreamt her for me. If she's a vision, she's like nothing I've ever seen. I could fool myself and pretend that I might have a chance in the end. But if she's an angel, she's gotta be God's girlfriend. She's God's girlfriend. You know, God makes the worst kind of jealous guy. She's God's girlfriend, and when the lightning strikes, you won't wonder why. She may be heaven sent, know this and know it well. If she's God's girlfriend, He's gonna kick your ass to hell. Well, you know, a shot with a gal like that is about 1,000,000 to 1. If you can't win, you won't play, and those odds are better than none. But gods are guys you'll never beat. How can a mortal man compete? And if she's his girl, you best just look away. So tell me she's a genius, that she's a beauty, that she is served beyond the call of duty. So if she's an angel, she's gotta be God's girlfriend. I cut that one a little bit short there. Thanks for following me with that. This is where's my capo? This is a song that I co-wrote with my pal Ken Owen, and it's something of a murder ballad at this point. But murder ballads are, fully in the folk tradition. I think it's a story song, and I haven't played this for a while. But this is called "I Think of You." Well, I knew you when he left you then. As your whole world crumbled apart, I wanted my heart to be the one to make you whole again. But we both knew, for me with you, there'd only be room as a friend. And in the end, there'd just be one more broken heart to mend. When the lights go down and there's no one around, and I'm deep inside my head and feeling grim, I think of you, and you think of him. I think of you, thinking of him. Well, it was so wrong that you should belong to someone that treats you that way, and yet you stay. And still I pray you'll summon the strength one day. But I bided my time till you'd be mine. But the time never came. But still the flame blackens my heart and burns my soul away. When the lights go down and there's no one around, and I'm deep inside my head and feeling grim, I think of you, you think of him. I think of you, thinking of him. Well, I hate to do what I need to do, but I'm only thinking of what's best for you. And I'll hate myself in the morning when the crying time is through, but I never will be over loving you. My dreams were sand, they slipped through your hand, a few grains on an endless beach. But unto the breach, my dear friends, I'd step again. When the lights go down and there's no one around, and I'm deep inside my head and feeling grim, I think of you, think of him, I think of you. Yeah, that one's a little creepy. This one. This song I wrote. This one I wrote originally for Pam Brandon to sing, and she has done quite well with the song. But Pam is not here. I got Mike though, and we're gonna do this. It's gender neutral enough. This one is. This one, I should really, after that last song, I want to stress that these songs most of them are based on fictional characters. My life isn't quite as interesting as a lot of the things that happen in these songs, and this one is no different. This is called New Dress. It was a new day, and at the edge of town, she pulled up to the sign by the light of the rising sun. And with a new brush and some old paint, lowered the population here by one. She's painting her new dress red, as dark as the color of blood in the pale moonlight. Her new dress is red tonight. Tonight. She'd painted herself into a corner. There was nowhere to go in that town of brown and gray. Now she's sketching a new horizon. It's wide and it's straight and it never fades away. Yeah, she's painting her new dress red, as dark as the color of blood in the pale moonlight. Her new dress is red tonight. Yeah. It's a still night in a still life. She's cleaning her brushes in a bucket of kerosene. And it's a new day in a new town. A match in the bucket and she'll have her slate wiped clean. Yeah, she's painting her new dress red, as dark as the color of blood in the pale moonlight. Her new dress is red tonight. Yeah, she's painting her new dress red, as dark as the color of blood in the pale moonlight. Her new dress is red tonight. 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 Well, yeah, I think this is also well in the folk music tradition of socio-political commentary. This is called The Cheap Seats. The profits were up when they shut this place down. 800 folks lost their jobs in this factory town. Now they're making it cheaper and almost as good in some third world country out there than we ever could. We ain't in the game, we ain't on a team. Watch from the stands our American dream. We're watching it all from the cheap seats. They sure as hell ain't luxury suites. The big screen will show what they want us to know, and no matter who loses, they win. No matter who loses, they win. When the big box appeared just outside of town, within a year most of Main Street was dead and shut down. There were lots of new jobs, the new suburban coal mines had us working full time beneath the poverty line. We ain't singing the song, we ain't even singing along. This far from the stage, you can't see what's going on. We're watching it all from the cheap seats. They sure as hell ain't luxury suites. The big screen will show what they want us to know. No matter who loses, they win. No matter who loses, they win. We never needed to be rich, never thought that we'd be poor. The truth lies in the middle, but there's no middle here no more. My old man, when I was a boy, I asked him, Dad, is our family rich or are we poor? He said, neither, son. I remember his smile. He said, we're like everyone else in this town and the middle's just fine. So where'd we go wrong? What didn't we see? It's Saturday night in the land of the free. We're watching it all from the cheap seats. They sure as hell ain't luxury suites. The big screen will show what they want us to know, no matter who